Hey, I'm Nadia. Welcome to Derby Warehouse. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Better Bearings Essential Service Kit. So it has everything you need to clean your bearings and maintain your skates just a little bit. This is the bag, and inside it has the bearing wash, which is in a really cute package. This is an aluminum can. It's completely plastic free, the whole thing. This is the lube, and it's also adorable. And then it comes with some tough nuts so that you can replace your axle nuts if you find yourself losing some. It comes with a cute bag too, so you can hold all of it, but it's like a nice little cotton bag. I like the size of it, and it has good drawstrings too. So I'm going to show you how to clean your bearings with it today. All you do is get a little push pin or something sharp like it. You can get like a razor blade too, and you get into like one of the corners. I like to go from the inner races and pop the shields out, but you want to make sure that the shields stay nice and not unbent so that the debris doesn't get in there later. So now I've removed all of the bearing shields. I'm not going to wash the bearing shields in the solution just because I don't know how it's going to react to it. It could bubble the shields or do something weird. So we're not going to do that, although this is a plant-based solution and it has a citrus smell. So I'm excited for that. But I'm gonna open this up, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my bearings in this little glass jar. You can also use like a bearing cleaning unit if you have one, or like a plastic container if you have Tupperware. That would be good for the sound. But glass works just fine, and it's nice because then you can see like how well they're cleaning. Just going to pour the solution in till it's all the way submerged. It looks cool in there. Looks like a science experiment. So you're gonna wiggle this around and like shake it, and it's good to have like a taller glass too, so you can get like a good amount of shaking in there. And then you're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes, but do not exceed 10 minutes because the solution is powerful, so you don't want to like put it in there for too long. All right, we waited 10 minutes. Let's see how those bearings are doing. I'm just going to like carefully take them out with my hands because it's fine. They're gonna get dirty anyways. I can clean them later. And I don't think this material is too invasive because it is like good for drains. So I hope it's good for hands. Let's see. You're going to let your bearings sit out for a little bit. And if you wanted to too, you could scrub them down. You could pat them dry too, like this. Like that would be good for them. But you're going to make sure that they're dry before you lubricate them. So we let them dry down, and I tap them for a little bit, but I let them sit too, just to make sure that they're really nice and dry. Now we're going to lubricate them. This lube is actually a plastic-free bottle. It doesn't have any plastic, even though it looks like plastic and it feels like it, and it's recyclable, which is nice. So for this lubrication, you're only going to use like 1 to 2 drops on each bearing. You don't want to use more than that. It's not going to be helpful. It's actually going to attract more dirt. So you're just going to pat. Before you do this too, you want to check that the bearings are nice and clean and like spinning well before you like lubricate them, so that you don't have to re-lubricate them later. These like feel great, they sound great, which is nice. They have a nice smooth roll. It didn't really get all of the rust off of that, or off of the bearings and out of the outer races, but we're not really expecting that because rust is kind of hard to remove, and you know, it doesn't really affect the integrity of the bearing until it gets like really brutal. After I lubricate them too, I like to give them extra spins just to make sure it coats evenly. Doing this just allows it to all like spread out across the braces and the balls so that it just has like a nice smooth roll when you put the bearing shield back on. I already cleaned the bearing shields. I just cleaned them lightly with a paper towel and like a light solution so that they wouldn't get bubbly or anything like that. Now that I've had them all pre-spun, I'm going to go ahead and replace the shields. You want to do it carefully, just as you do everything with the shields, to make them nice. So I'm just going to pop them in slowly with my fingernails, and they're good to go. If I want to, I can spin them more, but the wheels, when you put them back in, will also spin, so that'll help if you put them on directly and just put your back on your skates and go skate. Like, it's going to feel really smooth, and it's also going to help with like making sure that the coats are all even. After you replace all the shields, you can go ahead and pop those bearings back in your wheels and you will roll much smoother and for much longer. If you need to learn more or if you have any questions, please comment below, or you can visit us at derbywarehouse.com.